Happy Monday.
Welcome. I know. I feel like this is like a cloudy, dreary, like a true wintry weekend. Right? It felt very seasonal.
Yeah.
Not for us seasonal, but
gloominess.
The rest of the
Just
world.
gloomy on Sunday. It's still gloomy out there.
I put up my Christmas lights on the house yesterday.
Yeah.
I swear I almost fell off the roof like 3 times.
You probably got too.
Well, yeah, there's that. It probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I felt like if I had waited till next
time.
weekend, I was like, what's the point of even doing it?
No, you had to get it done.
I had to get it done.
I still haven't put any up. I need help.
Don't get on the roof.
What are you doing later?
Yeah. You need some help?
That was a subtle hint.
Yeah, I'm like,
There is that sweet spot for putting up the decorations. You can't do it too early because then your neighbors are just going to mock you. Too late, and then you're like, yeah,
I know.
why?
And this year was weird because Thanksgiving was a week later. So generally I like to wait till the end of Thanksgiving. I know we've all debated about this, when it's too early. Generally I like to wait till after Thanksgiving, but if you waited till then this year, then you had a week less. You had less than a month before Christmas.
oh my God.
There's six fewer shopping days. Is that what it was?
Something like that, yeah.
Wait, how many days until Christmas did we say? 16? No, wait, what did we say earlier this morning?
Oh.
I thought it was
What day is
16.
Yeah. I know. We're like,
Monday, that's all I know.
What day is it? Today's the 9th.
Do you feel that most people check out from now until New Year's? Like at work and
I'm
like
allowed
people
to
aren't
officially
really
say, but
well, maybe not us, but in the other.
of us are doing
none of us.
absolutely not. I'm what do you call it? Tack sharp. Tack sharp this week. I feel like it's like good napping weather. I feel like it's just like I have to have a sunshine. I'm like a person who needs sunshine.
Me too.
I don't mind if
gosh.
it's cold at all. I kind of like it, but I like it to be sunny.
You can look out the window
While
and it at least
cold.
looks like it's warm.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, you're in the right place.
It's called cosmetic sunshine when it's really sunny, but it's cold outside. Coming from Minnesota, our winters are lots and lots of sunshine overhead, but the temperature might, I think tomorrow's temperature, the high, we talk about
telling me?
4 degrees tomorrow will be the high. But if you have beautiful blue skies overhead, it's cosmetic sunshine. It just looks really pretty, but it still keeps you in a good mood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the advantage.
4 degrees?
No.
It's all relative.
I can't feel my face, but it's 4 degrees outside.
Are we getting some more sunshine back this week? Because I do get sad when it's this gloomy for too long.
Disorder.
Yes, I am
real thing.
It is a real thing.
I did a story on that a couple years ago.
No, it's a real thing.
A psychologist said that actually is just waking up and looking out the window and starting your day that way can affect how you feel for the remainder of the day.
I totally do.
I agree.
totally do. Do they say some people get those the light machines and things that like simulate daylight and wakes you up slowly?
Oh, yeah.
I'm that person. I have to have a sunshine. If it's too many gloomy days, I kind of drag.
Yeah.
I agree. That was a big hit last year. Everybody was buying those lights. But I haven't seen anybody talk about them this year.
Well, when you get up at 3 a.m., it would be weird if you had one of those lights. It wouldn't really work now, would it, for this shift?
You have those windows,
Pointless,
you have like a fake window that's just lit up all the time.
No, that would be awkward.
Instead, we have like tinfoil on the windows, so when we go to sleep, and it's
Black-
still light out.
You need those
Blackout
shades.
are everything.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about our official talker. So I got a text from friends who were at this event in Miami over the weekend, and they're like, what the heck? So this is it. This is at Art Basel in Miami, banana duct taped to a wall.
Wait, you have friends that were there?
Yeah, so I went last year. I couldn't go this year.
It's a hot event, right?
Oh, it's
tons
so
of people
fabulous.
go.
Well, we go because, of course, we're like stalking J-Lo and Flo and Pitbull, my usual people, right?
Yeah.
But people also
Look at
go to
this
look
guy.
at the overpriced art. So this actually sold for $120,000.
Why is the question?
Exactly.
Morons.
But, we see that all the time. I think I was at the Arizona Art Museum recently, and there was literally like a black splash on this giant white wall. Even my son was like, I could have done that. I'm like, this is art is in the eye of the beholder.
I want to know who bought it.
Oh,
And
I have a theory.
The thing is, go to the grocery store.
I want to hear your theory first.
When I first saw this story and I heard someone bought it for $120,000, my first thought was it was some struggling young artist just out of art school and thought it would be really kind of eye-catching, like, I'm going to blow away the world. They're going to talk about me about this because I'm going to do this. And then that person's mom knew that no one was going to care and thought, you know what? I better buy it so that my son or daughter doesn't feel bad, and then put up $120,000.
Oh my God.
And now that person feels like a Picasso.
The best part, though, is when you ever walk by like exhibits like this and people are analyzing it and they're like, oh, you can see the composition.
You're like, it's a banana and it's rotting. I can find another one.
Of the duct tape. It's like the banana is being silenced.
At the grocery store.
Yes. So anyway, performance artist David DeTuna then comes by. He's like,
That's true.
Definitely the duct tape.
Peggy said, if I had $120,000, I certainly wouldn't buy a rotting banana taped to a wall. I agree with you. I'd go buy a new purse.
So they said
for $120,000.
That's quite
still better than a banana and duct tape.
Right? At least you can use it for a long time.
We can debate about the purse, but it is still more valuable than the banana and the duct tape.
Absolutely. The purse is forever.
You can buy a home, like a decent home,
yes,
you know, for $120,000 here in Arizona.
But you might have cramps, and if you had your banana,
potassium.
you need your potassium.
Yeah, that is true.
I can understand.
Could you buy a banana farm for $120,000?
You could, actually.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
What,
Goodness.
about 39 cents a banana? Isn't that kind of the...
Was it an organic banana? These are facts that we have not.
We still need more information.
Nate said,
answers,
art and anything really is worth whatever anyone wants to pay for it. I wish someone would pay me $120,000 for my breakfast.
Exactly.
Did you put bananas in your cereal this morning?
Is there any duct tape on it?
Is there even a message behind this? Have we heard anything about what the artist was trying?
Not at all.
It almost strikes me as someone who woke up that morning and they had to have that science project done and like,
yeah, yes. Like let me do
quick,
something.
Mom, get me those styrofoam balls. I'll make the solar system. Someone's like, you know what? I got a banana and some duct tape.
Right. Like, was there a lot of thought put into it, or was he like, I got this exhibit. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I have tape and a banana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it seems like. Yeah.
He'll MacGyver it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know. And the thing about it too is like I don't think that the guy was like charged or anything like that, you know, for eating the banana.
For defacing the exhibit. Yeah.
But here's the thing, it does raise the interesting question because I think we're all laughing about it, obviously, because it's a banana and duct tape. But if he had gone up to something that we all agree is worth $120,000 and destroyed it, then he would be charged, right?
It'd be a different conversation.
It'd be a whole different conversation. Yeah. I mean, you're basically like if someone had walked up to, you know, a Ferrari and took a baseball bat to it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Then everybody be up in arms, as they should be.
That's why I feel he might be in cahoots with the artist.
He probably is, because remember there was the practical Joker guy that there's like his masterpiece and then it shreds during the exhibit.
Yes.
That was
What's his name?
That was pretty cool.
Yes.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Why can't I think of his name right now? He's a popular artist.
I think that there's sometimes in cahoots. That's what I think, because it definitely gets, like we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, people talking about it.
They should have Gallaghered it.
Yeah.
Just
like that, just smash it.
He would just go around and make these art pieces, like even like on streets and walls, and nobody knew who he was, and then...
This is a really cool art show, though. If you haven't been to Miami for it, it is actually super fun. We went last year for the first time, and it's like they literally have art installations on the beach that you walk into and walk around. I mean, it's very cool. The entire, if you can imagine, city of Miami is like a giant gallery. And it depends on what you want. High end, low end, all the absurd. It's all the above. It's
the people watching in Miami is epic to begin with. Like,
the best.
Yeah,
and it's literally
I was just going to say, Ocean Drive. There's a lot of little restaurants there. Just sit, you get one of those really narrow tables, and the people literally walk right by you. And there is some outstanding people watching. You'll see everything.
You literally do.
What is the weather like in Miami right now?
How is it?
Hot and humid.
Hot and humid.
Oh yeah. I've worked in Fort Myers for 6 years. Hot and humid. Hot and humid. Hot and humid. Rain at 3 o'clock.
It's a good getaway in December.
It is.
For a weekend. And then I'm like, it's like Vegas. I got to get out.
Yeah.
I can do like 2 nights.
And then you're done.
Maybe 3 nights in Miami, and then I'm
The beaches are amazing, though.
They are really nice.
Really
nice.
amazing.
Let's say good morning to Anna. She's watching from Scottsdale. Sandra's watching. Ralph, Christina, Ronnie, Christopher, all these people. Yasmin, Maximus. Thanks, guys.
What would you pay for a banana? All of you?
I know.
Diana said that's crazy, not worth it.
People asking about if the money went to charity.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a publicity charity stunt.
Maybe. We do see, though, the organizers told CNN that the banana could be replaced if needed.
Right.
But the gallery has since removed the art installation.
Oh.
Okay.
So.
But we don't know why it's worth so much, but oh well.
But I mean, if it's replaced with a fully ripened banana, would it be the same art exhibit?
I mean, eventually it's going to rot if you left it up there.
I mean, like another day. It wouldn't have even made it through the entire festival.
Maybe they should have made that part of the art exhibit. Like, okay, if you pay this much money, you can go and eat the banana in front of everybody. And then they just keep replacing it.
Yes.
You know? That would be good.
Yeah.
Great one.
Did we find out who bought it?
So they probably don't want to be. Like,
would you want anyone?
I would not.
First of all, I would.
Like,
can we confirm that it's not the guy who ate it? Because if it's the guy who ate it, then like,
then
oh, whatever.
His,
who cares?
I thought the story had said that he did not buy it,
No.
so someone else bought it.
Yeah.
So whoever that person was, I'd hit them up right away. Like, obviously you have extra money to throw around, so can I borrow some?
Get that bag.
Get that purse.
Here's the deal.
Vanessa wants her
Look,
purse.
I just want a 5K, Louis.
20 grand for the bag. Vanessa's bargaining.
Since you have the extra money just around,
No,
you know?
not anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sure they do.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
I'm sure
guys.
they didn't empty their savings for that.
Let's get to our In Case You Missed It moment from earlier in the show.
Just watch this and understand why. People are volunteering to do this.
How do you even understand?
So how do you even survive a slap like that? I mean, I would think you'd break your jaw.
Yeah.
16 contestants took part in this. This is in Peru. It's the annual extreme slapping contest.
Gosh, Rachel.
It's extreme. I know. I can't watch.
It's hard to watch.
With each loud crack of the palm to the cheek, a crowd of onlookers issues. Ooh.
Oh my goodness gracious.
They're cheering on their favorite contestants who are competing for first place. The prize, what say you?
I mean, I would do it for a couple thousand.
$300.
$300?
I think that goes a long way in Lima, though.
All right.
So, in order to win, contestants can't flinch or pull away.
You can't flinch.
No. You have to take it like a man or a woman.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just don't.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I would get angry. Like, how would you not get angry if somebody slapped you like that? I'd be like, ah! And second of all, we had a bit like this. I was in radio a few years back here in the Valley, and we had a bit that was called that. It was called B Slap Monday. Think of the B word. Bad word. And so
Clearly a different time.
yeah,
Can't do that these days.
it was like probably 7-8 years ago. I don't know, something like that. And I was like, okay, so we had to like there was a certain way to figure out that who would get slapped. Obviously, I never did because it wasn't gonna work that way, you know. So it was there was 3 guys on the show with
People
me.
get fired.
So we had to figure out, we would do something to slap them, and I was always the one that had to slap them, and I was so scared. I was like, guys, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm scared to hit all of them because what if they get angry and then they just, have a reaction back? So,
But you did it.
I had to.
Now, did you go full on? Like, did you put everything into it?
So the first couple times I would get nervous and I wouldn't, and I'd just be like, yeah, and they're like, you're not doing it right, and I'm like, okay. So they would like make me like, yeah, so
I'm an angry person.
And then they try to get creative. We put powder like on my hand
that's
and
good.
like other things.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Pimp
so.
Yeah.
This is radio, though.
I'm feeling like, how does this work on radio? Like, would we have to have video of this?
We had to record it, yeah, and then we
Yes,
put it on the website and social media
whatever,
back then, yeah. So it only
MySpace.
the bit, yeah. It only lasted for a little while
shared
because
it.
after a while, I mean, I kept hitting them over and over, but it was
legal
like
issues. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Were there ever times though, Vanessa, when secretly somebody annoyed you at work and you're like, I'm so glad it is B Slap Tuesday or whatever it was?
yeah.
Ever, Vanessa?
One time I did get angry and they were like, just take it out on him. I'm like, okay. It was fine.
That last guy had a glass jaw.
Oh
He
my
got
God.
slapped and he went down.
You got knocked out.
So it just hits you in the right spot, right? And that's how you.
Certain
Yes.
spots in the jaw if you get hit, but usually it's a closed fist that you need to do that.
Yeah, but those are real
my
professional
goodness.
slappers.
They
right
must
there.
be. They mustn't really know what they're doing.
For $300
Not for $300, but as you mentioned in Lima, that probably goes a little bit farther.
Yeah.
$300.
Yep.
Still, though, you know what I was seeing with the people that were screaming in
The
the
audience members.
They're probably betting on this whole thing, which I
Yeah.
imagine is the reason behind it.
Who's gonna go
because
down,
what
yeah.
would be the business opportunity to
Yes.
start like a betting empire on who's going to slap who better?
Yeah.
This is
We should get this going here. Now that we know that you're not going to
Now we know Vanessa's okay with it.
Yeah.
Well, don't get on my bad side.
Oh, I'm not going to hit you, obviously. We're not going to go there, but...
Yeah. It was just a crazy bit. Like, who even thinks of something like that anyway? But it was the radio days, and they tried to do things that were outlandish so people would tune in.
You know who thinks of it? Just a couple of guys sitting around probably drinking some barley pop. This will
be fun.
All three of the guys there. I was like, you guys really want me to hit you every Monday? They're like, yeah, we're waiting to see you.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, they're still my friends, but they're not in this market anymore, so they're all over doing different things.
You slapped them right out of Phoenix.
Yeah, I was like, bye, Bobby. Just kidding.
That's a crazy competition.
I know. Okay, do you guys want to get to our fresh squeezed juice?
Why not?
Let's do it.
This is it right here. I thought I had on something.
Remember back in 2015, Harvey accidentally announced the wrong winner of the Miss Universe pageant. So the guy out of this one.
Yeah, I mean,
because the fact that she
I thought it was planned the last time.
No.
I know they said it wasn't, but that would give away the whole thing.
That's true, because this time she grabbed my shoe.
The way she took it, I feel like
that's pretty forward to do. And
right.
It looks like a buffet.
That looked...
Her dress. Did you see the bottom of it?
Because how many times do you go to a formal event and you're like, I really should have eaten before I got dressed? And then you have it all
there it is. It looks...
display. I think it's brilliant.
The bottom, I mean, the top part of it is beautiful,
yes.
but
what kind of food would you have in your bottom dress?
I would definitely have a cheese platter, some charcuterie, and then a little chocolate.
You have to have something sweet,
cupcake or something.
It's got to be some cheese.
Oh, I want one of those Christmas cupcakes. I'm gonna have to bring them in for us. The ones I was talking about last week.
They really would have won if they had one of those dresses with the Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
Oh!
Then everybody around the world would want one of those.
That'd be great.
I'd wear that.
I feel bad for the winner, though.
Wear that tomorrow to work. You can have like a little tray of just the sandwiches.
Everybody just keeps going after you. But
you want a chicken sandwich. You want a chicken sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
I feel bad for the winner because then everybody's talking about this mishap, and then last year they talked about, you know what I mean? And like, so she's like, everybody's like,
it's not taking away from Miss South Africa.
Do you think it really was staged?
That's just my opinion. I think it was, because how can this keep happening? You would have to think that after what happened the last time, that there would be like double, triple
and they would
checking.
read through the script before.
I feel like the way she took the mic made it seem like it was
to me, it sounds like either he played it off really well if it was a mistake, or it was the comic in him chastising the producer, like, I'm going to make this really funny, but when I'm done, I'm going to go back there and I'm going to take care of this producer.
You remember after the last time they said Steve Harvey is one of those that you're not allowed to like talk to him in the green room. He's one of those like he is not approachable. Like when he's on, he's on. Yeah. But when he's behind the scenes, he is not playing around.
Well, he's a busy man. He's always got something going on. He does
I feel he would have been way more upset. Don't you? He'd be like, come on, guys, quit doing this. And he's like, okay, they're doing this to me again.
It seems like a bit.
Well,
he played it.
Guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
Unless it comes out later.
We'll leave you with that. Go get a banana and some duct tape, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day.
I hope you're not paying $120,000 for it.